Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play for Silent Hill Downpour. But today with myself, Lizzo, and rather shifty-looking Murphy Pendleton. Yeah, now, once again, it's been quite a while since I played this game, so assuming the pull focus thing the camera was doing doesn't make me throw up. Nice wheel. Spotlight. Well, that spotlight is never going to stop on Batman. Not accurately, anyway. Perhaps Flower Man. Not quite as effective in a fight, I've found. Despite what the hippies say. Though he's a big fan of the Beatles, that's kinda cool. Little girl, running away. Kinda weird. Suppose we should be chasing her, that seems like the thing to do, even it in fact does seem like not the thing to do. There's water on the ceiling. There should not be water on the ceiling. You know, call me a bluffer old traditionalists, but I like it when things obey the laws of gravity. He's doing that screeching and wailing too. Irritating, really, more than anything else. And so the water on the ceiling is definitely unsettling. I keep thinking it's going to drop on me at any second now. To have an ugly picture of a rather ugly woman. Marvellous. Marvellous. Can't see for shit, Captain. You have to walk ahead and hope for the best.
Not gonna hurt you.
Speak for yourself, Murphy. Little brat's already pissing me off. Can I go through here? I cannot go through here. Didn't I open these doors already? Pretty sure I did. Who's installed a giant vent? It's one of cooking around here, perhaps. It's the only reason I can think of for a ventilation system that size. How do I get out? No, how do I get out? Hitting it with my gun didn't help. That's pretty much my only there we go. Okay. Through the crack in the wall. It's a novel approach, but, you know, I've had some success with it, you know, over the course of this, you know, gameplay thus far. So I figured, you know what, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. It's all very red down there. Not sure why there's a lot of red down there. Seemed like it would come from the colour palette of the underground, but there's no lava or anything, it's just black. Doesn't really explain where the red's coming from. Again, we are in an evil hell dimension, so perhaps I shouldn't really be questioning the hell dimension's choice of or choice even, of colour palette. You again! We gotta chase her down, Assassin's Creed style. Down where's Ezio when I need him. Even better if he just leaps on the poor kid's back and drives a screwdriver for the back of her skull. Get a little message pop saying, Murphy Pendleton does not assassinate children. If you got against windows, bruh. Seriously, that's vandalism of church property, don't you know? It's just not on. Cultural vandalism, that is. It's worse than the regular kind. Gets curators and museum owners really, really pissed at you. Okay. Don't seem to be any goodies sitting around here, and that I'm disappointed about. That's one of the traditions from the original Silent Hills they have not continued. No sign of Valdet either. But, yeah. One of the many great Silent Hill traditions they've not continued, I'm rather disappointed about, personally. One of the few good things about being in the evil hell dimensions was that you always got, you know, very unique goodies lying around, you know, to pick up. Pardon me. I think that cherry cola I drank before doing this is attempting to make an escape. Hey! You mad, bruh? You mad? You can't get out. It's like, I'm gonna shank you, Murphy. You can't get out. Yeah, let's get out of here before he gets out. It's probably gonna come from that way too. So let's carry on moving, shall we? Before he comes after me. Because you know it's gonna happen. Although why am I bothering to spin the camera around? I can just do the look over the shoulder maneuver, can't I? I suppose some habits are, you know, kind of hard to get rid of. Just the way these things work. And damn, this kid's fast. On those short, pudgy legs, you shouldn't be able to move anywhere near this well. Her animation's not good enough for a start. Well, that's not really necessary. What have you got against the scenery, mate? Seriously now, this is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. No, I didn't see that happening. Perhaps a bridge made by a giant angry guy isn't the best thing to try and run on top of. Who knew, right? God damn it. Evil swirly demon sphincter of doom. Looks like they're playing my song. It's the Awooga Waltz, boys and girls. You know what that means. Time for a quick step. Or 6. Run! Dodgy looking mines. This looks like a good idea. The things that spit at me. I say spit. They thrust their hips and fire straight gouts of stuff into my eyes. Awesome. I'm being demon spunked. Spudunking. 'Cause I'm in a cave system, you see, it's a play on spelunking, and yeah, it's not funny if you have to explain it, Lizzo. Or is it just not funny? Who knows? Who cares? Ah, miss me again, loser. I'll say, thankfully the evil demon sphincter is, you know, waiting along with me, giving me a chance to pass all the obstacles. That's kind of nice of it, you gotta admit. It's always good when the enemy, you know, is vaguely on your side. I always find so anyhow. Run, Murphy, run, run, run. I wonder if I should actually sound more perturbed by doing this, or more tense. Is it a point in the game's favour or not that I'm not particularly tense? Ah, crap! But, yep, spoke too soon. Yeah. Okay, fine. Have a snack, you bastard. Apparently I'm now doing a bad Sean Connery impression. It's sharpening out all of my, my ability to do voices. Damn you, evil sphincter. Have another thing to eat. I'm not sure I'm sending the right message. Each time it tries to molest me, I'll reward it with something good to snack on. It's still coming after me, isn't it? God damn it. Really, I should... Crap! Go right. That'd probably help. Long corridors of doom. Aha! If he puts on enough pounds, he won't be able to chase me. Aha! Can't get me now, can you, tubby? I'm about to get skewered. I hope Murphy's not too fat, eh? If I put on too much weight, I won't be able to get through this alive. And that could be a problem, you know. Okay. Gotta time it right. Deep breaths. As long as we can still make deep breaths, we're fine. As long as it's all coming in through the mouth or the nose as well. If it's not coming in through other holes, we've done it wrong. 2. Go! Move. That one's not moving. Keep going. Push your luck. That one doesn't come out. Excellent. That one barely stops. What the hell? Okay, take your time, Murphy. Take your time. There is no rush. Well, in fact, there's actually quite a big rush. But just, you know, roll with it, man. Roll with it. Obstacle cleared. You're doing great! Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, as you may have guessed, there's been a slight, how should we say, cock-up in the recording department. Basically what's happened, I did record this part of the game, you know, as you would expect. Unfortunately, what I didn't notice was I failed to plug in my laptop. This meant, throughout the next 10 or so minutes of footage, what you're actually getting was the game, but with a little display warning thing straight over the middle of all the gameplay and whatnot that said, "Emergency, you are now running on reserve power. Please plug into the mains or this computer will shut down in the next few minutes to, you know, preserve memory and all that." Now, as nice as that was, as lovely and, you know, well designed as the display is, it still wasn't particularly nice to actually look at, you know, especially when you came here to actually see the game. So as a result, I did a little bit of searching on YouTube, found a bloke who's also doing this on hard, but he's doing it as a walkthrough rather than as a let's play, so there's no commentary over the top of it. He's doing it all on hard difficulty, the same as myself, and he's doing pretty much everything the same way I have. I also didn't kill any of these wenches. I allowed this douchebag to kill them and then basically did a runner as soon as I could. Like so. Now he's also using a gun and a fire axe. Obviously he's not using the golden gun because he didn't do the side quest, but he is using, let's say, golden gun and fire axe. Well, a gun and a fire axe, you know what I mean. Which is basically the same loadout I'll be using to take on the boss that you get at the end of this little sequence. So as a result, this is, rather than, you know, with the cosmetic differences, the change of clothes, this is more or less exactly the same way I would have done the run. I will point out the differences and things that I did or didn't do the same when they become applicable. Now, this should look more or less okay. I may have to tweak the footage here and there to try and get the resolutions to match, and I think he recorded a slightly higher definition than I did, but for some reason that hasn't come across well in my recording of it, and yeah, it's all a bit weird. Okay, so yeah, let's talk a bit about where we are in the game thus far. This is a sort of mix and match puzzle sequence. The idea is keep finding the pictures next to the doors that show someone running off into a, you know, a bright light. Follow only those, because this is going on the assumption that bright light equals good, and you are not in fact, you know, a mogwai. which I know is pretty safe for us all to assume that you are not in fact a Mogwai. Except for you. You're right there. You think I don't see you, but I see you. I know. I know. You. Mogwai. Yeah, just taking advantage of the fact I've got a camera here to up the joke. But yeah. Okay, this sequence here, right here. Again, obviously he's running straight to the solution to the puzzle because he already knows what he's doing. But you need these candles to highlight a group of symbols you need for a later puzzle. When you do this, you'll cause invisible dolls to spawn. I gotta admit, I didn't bother taking them out. I just panicked and legged it. Which worked out pretty well in the long run. Also, I didn't come here first. I went to the next area first. Because you need these candles to put on a candelabra, which is up on the ceiling. Pull a switch, lower candelabra, place candles, light, back up to the ceiling, reveal invisible symbols. Now, obviously, like I say, I didn't do it this way around. I lowered the candelabra first, which also allows an enemy with a knife. And quite a big knife, too. He's definitely not playing Knifey Spoony. And he, yeah. Basically, I picked up a chair just to the left here, which obviously this guy hasn't even looked at, and smacked the douchebag over the head with it. In fact, I hit him so hard that the chair broke. I then panicked and began hammering the square button, and punched him. But because he was in a corner, he kept hitting the wall and rebounding in a stun animation. And every time he rebounded, I punched him again, and so he'd rebound again. And I kept doing this until eventually I actually beat him to death with his own face. It was kind of hardcore. I'm really pissed off that low power warning actually ruined it. There's the douchebag in question. Down he goes. Yeah, we see you. Absolutely ignored. This guy's also doing so much better for health than I was. I had 16 health back to this point. This guy got 28. I don't think I've ever seen him use one apart from, you know, very briefly after that little fight with the angry guy with the sledgehammer. It's not really a sledgehammer, is it? It can't be a sledgehammer. It's made out of a breeze block. But breeze hammer sounds like some sort of exotic cocktail. Oh well. Yeah, this was the douchebag I hit with a chair. Didn't want us the same thing this guy's doing. Wait for him to turn his back. Ran up. Bam! Then powered him into the corner. Sorry about that. And punched him to death. It was brutal and hardcore, and again, so very pissed off that you guys don't get to see it. I was pretty damn impressed with myself after that. So yeah, light candles. Well, if you do two animations, for some reason you don't automatically light the candles, which I'm not entirely certain about. You have a little sequence there of you putting the candles in place. Then you've got to do this with a lighter. Now obviously when I did it, I had invisible chicks and all sorts running around me, giggling and shrieking. And I didn't give them the time of day. I basically just pegged it again. There was a pulsating heart underneath me, because apparently someone had been reading Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart shortly before designing this section of the game. Which is nice. I quite like Mr. Poe's work. Not sure I would have put it into the background of my video game, but, you know, to each his own. To each his own. Yeah. And again, I'm slightly annoyed this bloke isn't looking at the very ugly pictures that are around here. Seriously, they're not even creepy, they're just ugly. Candelabra, bitches. See the symbols over the back there? Yeah, he put some annotations on which yeah, there we go. Took me a few seconds to realise they were there and turn them off. At this point I was so pissed off I was already re-recording footage that wasn't even my own, that yeah, I didn't bother editing it out. There's not really any point, is there? I mean, I've just told you exactly what's on there, and it's only there for a few seconds anyway. It's not exactly the massive distraction that it could be. So you know what the hell. Oh, for some reason this guy's uploaded in 4x3, which I had to change into 16:9. And this is a quite interesting little sequence. It's all done in like cartoony comic book style. It's very disconcerting in a weird way. It's similar to some of the things that Max Payne, the Max Payne games did. The sequence, by the way, in case you didn't get a chance to read what he just showed you, was I, Samael, Fire Eye. So I'm pretty sure that was the symbol of Samael, wasn't it? Yeah, because Metatron was the other one. Yeah, that's Samael. Then fire. And then, yeah, back to the symbol of the eye, which is pretty much unique to this game, as far as I recall. Wait, no, in terms of having been used within the Silent Hill series. Now things go all funky and suddenly treacle. which is awesome. I like treacle. Black treacle is particularly useful for cooking things. Certain types of bread. I think soda bread uses black treacle, or am I thinking of something different? I don't even know. But suddenly these low-res doors, suddenly they open. Eventually when the camera stops doing the whole pull focus thing, they do anyway. Sometime today would be nice. There we go. Not sure why it takes so long. I'm assuming they're loading this next, bit of stairway. But yeah, it's all a bit weird, isn't it? It's all of ascension. It's all very metaphorical. And suddenly particle effects everywhere. Apparently we've stepped into a Christopher Nolan film. Which I really like. Gotta go see The Dark Knight Rises at some point.
Get away from her.
Oh god. As well as a wannabe X-Man, he's also a paedophile. Ah, fell to my doom. Etc, etc. And now, there we go. Pull focus in first person. Suddenly Murphy Pendleton. My god, he was dead, tired? Nah. I'm sorry about that. I shall now hand you back over to my very capable former past self. Bye-bye.
Why are you doing this to me?
So you're not going to comment on the fact I was apparently taking a nap on one of the trays here in the morgue? No?
I know it's difficult losing a child.
Do you really? Why do you? You're a nun. Lucky you've ever had any kids.
With all due respect.
Unless you've been, being very naughty.
And like I already told you, there's been a mistake. I buried my son years ago.
Personally? On the gravediggers for that? What are you, some little tight ass, Murphy?
Believe in our own way.
Splash a bit of cash, man. God's sake. Ironic pun in this case, I know. Shall we what? What, look at this random corpse that's clearly far too big to be a kid? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's play the game, shall we? There's always one more time that it's possible to tell that joke.
If you're just
That's like the world's worst magic trick.
you can take him home.
I want my money back.
No! This isn't my son!
This is a prop from the Silent Hill movie.
You're a murderer!
It's a prop.
Well, I suppose
An extra, in fact.
family.
What the hell
Excuse you?
are you talking about?
Do you want... Even if you believe that, do you want to piss off the guy by stating it?
You wandered so far off the path.
We're not in a day and age where you're immune to, getting a stab in love.
What the hell are you talking about?
In fact, even in the day and age where people did respect the, the church and whatnot like that, if he really was a murderer, you'd still get a stabbing.
To see them.
Why are you doing this to me?
Shits and giggles.
There were those who dwelt in darkness and in the shadow of death. Prisoners in
You're not going to answer me, you're just going to babble scripture at me.
rebelled against the
Awesome.
word of God.
Getting very Claudia overtones from you, wench.
No!
Apparently Murphy's got a migraine.
I
They
get
cried
it!
out to the Lord in their trouble.
He was after some very interesting Tourette's.
See any other
He
way?
brought them out of darkness.
You don't know.
Excuse me, you shut up. Murphy's trying to, exposition here.
Every time I shut my eyes,
revive.
I saw Charlie's.
Seriously, love.
All I could think was,
Shut your face.
monster is still alive, but I'll never get to see my boy again. Why are you doing this to me? What do you want?
I told you, the town's in it for the lulz. It's kind of the shit that Silent Hill does. I'm sorry to say, Murph.
Did to Napier didn't solve anything.
Made me feel better. I didn't even know what he'd done at that point.
Still gone, and I was stuck in prison. Everything spiraled out of control. It was my fault. I just want my life back.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
Revenge
Apparently
is
to
a
her
long,
too.
treacherous road, isn't it, Mr. Pendleton?
Not if you have a map and enough knives. Don't forget the knives. Where does it end? Colorado? Seems like as good a place as any.
It's yours, if you want it. You only need to claim him as your own.
Punch the nun, take the keyring, Murphy. Do it. Do it. Well, 1 out of 2's not bad, I guess.
I knew you'd come around in the end.
Yeah, shut up. Ah, crap. No. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a dance. Could you please take your hands off me? With your hand. Wow, you're a big chap, aren't you? Whoa. Ah. That's not how you do leg and a wing. Ow. Oh, come on, nobody noticed that was in there. Really now? That's interesting the way that clouds come up in perfectly square balls, isn't it? How can you have a square ball, I hear you ask? Well, you see, it's a very specific way of badly rendering something, you see. Yes, yes. Where the hell am I? Got my golden gun. Ah, good, my golden gun doesn't vanish during these little sequences then. So I've always got a gun, basically. No ammo for it, but I've always got a gun. Can't get into the house. Actually, whose house is this? Isn't this the house from the cinema? Or is this supposed to be, you know, Murphy's house or some such? That would make a lot more sense. As much sense as anything in Silent Hill makes, of course. Because you never can tell. When you're standing at the bottom of the well, you never can tell when a troll's gonna come and eat you. Don't know where that song came from. No, really, I don't. Not sure if I made it up, I'm remembering it. Well, whatever. This is now technically a sandbox game, because that was a sandbox, you see. Yeah, see? You can put it on the label, sell more copies. Genius! Got a shovel to dig my way out of the hole I just made with that joke as well. Plus, of course, it could be funny for beating up this douchebag with. See if I can find him. Where on earth it... Hang on a minute. I just picked that shovel up. So, what? Are you an imposter, Shovel?
Daddy, help me! Help me! Where are you, Daddy?
Over here, I guess.
Charlie! Hold on, I'm coming!
Gotta say, damn fine voice actor, this guy. I like him more and more every time I hear him, well, act. Wonder what if he's been in anything else. Ooh, Crowbar. Not as funny, but, well, a lot more hurty. You know, if wielded correctly anyhow. There's an axe over here. Let's go for the axe as well. You know, why not? The floating axe, my god. Oh, it's so well designed. Here there, douchebag. You finished having your morning swim? But now it's my turn. Oh, fuck off to that curve towards me. What kind of bullshit is that? Think I got time for this kind of nonsense, son? That's it. See if I can get you to face the wrong way and then hit you in the back. Then yes, I can quite happily hit him in the back. Just a shame he's awake. In fact, I'd quite happily hit him if he was on the job. Wouldn't matter to me in the slightest. As long as I got to bury this in his spinal column. Put a real crimp in his day. Come on, swing! Ooh, swing and a miss! My turn! Ah. Okay, that barely touched you. Perhaps not quite as fun as I was hoping. Ah, I got you again, douchebag! Ah. So it'd be better if he wasn't just shrugging it off. It's like, ah, stop that. That's really irritating, man. Seriously, dude. This is a fire axe. It's not made of hugs and kisses and puppy dogs' tails. You know, whiskers on kittens and shit, man. This is, you know, 3.5 inches of, well, perhaps 5.5 inches of cold, sharp steel being embedded in your spinal column. Fucking go down already. Yes, that's more like it. Attack. Ow. Fucking hell, no one told me you could use the force. How's that fair? I didn't know I was up against Darth Vader's train-spotting apprentice. Ah, missed me, loser. Let's try that. And again. And again. Ah, missed me again. I still win. Oh, so close, really. You're doing really well, I promise. Just keep going. I believe in you, lad. I believe in you. A bit too slow and a bit too crap.
Really?
Yeah, it says so right here, my little pocket scanner. Okay, so you got me that time. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'm still going to win this, though. It's predestined, you may say. It is my density to win this fight. No, God, what's he doing now? Oh, fuck off, just randomly hurt me for no reason. What kind of bullshit is that? How do I kill this guy, anyway? Seriously, nothing... He just heals his wounds every time he does that. No matter how many times I twat him, he gets back up. This is not fair. In no manner is this fair. In fact, I've fought you so often, I'm now getting the hang of running in and out, triggering your attack sequence, and then twatting you in the face. With an axe, I may add. Repeatedly, because seriously. You should be dead. You should have been dead long ago, in fact. Really, dude, you need to piss off now, this is getting embarrassing. Both for me and for you. I hit it with my axe. And it still stands there and does shit all. Fuck you! Game. Oh, piss off with that crap as well. That's bullshit for a start. Smack it, Murphy. Smack it! Smack that when it's on the floor. Smack that. Punch it in the hip, I guess. God damn, it's not arthritic. I got my crowbar. Try and lever the life right out of him. Just hook it under his nose and pull, Murph. It's the only way. If you could please not drop your weapon when I try to exit the menu, that'd really help too. Seriously, why are the buttons so fucking sensitive? It's ridiculous, man. Well, there's a lot of this about this is, plainly ridiculous. Ow! Okay, sledgehammer to the face. Not conductive to my health. As it turns out. I mean, who knew, right? There was no possible way I could have known this. Ah, fucking... Okay, that's not my fault. I got stuck on that texture. Give me that health kit. Oh, don't fucking drop it. Cheers, Murph. Just drop it straight at his feet. Thanks for that. Ah, missed me again, loser. I had to bend down and pick up my weapon and you still miss me. Aren't you embarrassed? You're no Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head would have, clocked me at least once or twice by now. QTE, maybe? Ow! Whoa, fuck you, mate. Get him, Murph! Well, that's right, I just had to QTE him. Really? But why don't I get a prompt to do that then? How many times would I have to run round and... Well, he dropped at least twice so far, hasn't he? And at no point did you have a thing to tell me. You just have to push the X button. No, you're going to leave me running around for like 5 pissing minutes when I could have ended the fight 4 minutes ago.
You killed him. You killed the boogeyman.
That's the ghost of my kid.
Doesn't matter.
Murphy, over there. Dude. In the door frame.
Nothing can bring you back.
Ghost of your kid.
It's not your fault.
You're seeing this too, right? Why are you not more freaked out? This is the first thing you've seen that wasn't, just plainly a monster. Why are you apologising to Pedo Boy? Stabbing him was a mercy. Okay, perhaps the beating him repeatedly with pipes and things and punching him in the face. Perhaps that was a bit of personal enjoyment, but still, in general terms, it was a mercy. Better to die brutally than live a caged animal, right? See, Daniel Lynch agrees with me, hence the epic score. The really oddly flickering graphics, I'm not entirely certain if they're supposed to be there or not. Oh well. Because now I'm I'm back in the morgue, but suddenly it's much, much darker. And the table's disappeared. Awesome. Because that's the way things work, right? Piss off! Fucking trophies. I think that might actually be the first time I've properly sworn this set as well. And naturally it was because of a trophy. Because seriously, fuck all yo trophies. Oh good, I'm in a sewer. Because this always ends well in Silent Hill. Better not be lizard things down here. As I'll get Harry Mason on you. Actually no, I can't, can I? Claudia had him stabbed. Fatally stabbed even as well. Okay, that buggers my plan. I'd ask his daughter, but God knows where she is, or who she is at this point. It's really not clear. Running through identity tunnels. It's like playing Fallout 3 again. Except, more colourful and interesting. Fucking hell. Seriously, I did not like that game. Don't get what everyone saw in it. New Vegas was fun. But Fallout 3 was just... bleh. Boring. This way, I guess? Where the hell am I? Oh, fuck. Come on, I just killed a boss. Why am I being forced to fight this? Oh, piss off. She's nowhere near me. I was moving away from her. Extremely slowly, but I was moving away from her. In fact, why am I moving so slowly? You're supposed to auto-run as soon as there's someone near... Oh, fuck off. That's not my fault. That's Murphy refusing to auto-run. For no apparent... Oh, there we go. She takes a bite out of your goddamn shoulder like you're a Happy Meal. Oh, no. Probably some sort of KFC product, most likely. The snoz and all being a beak. That's the van I got the painting out of. I'm in the dock. Oh, I'm in the docks. Okay. I know where I am now. I know where I am. That means I got a few odds and ends I need to do. I want to complete that painting puzzle at some point. Actually, no, I can't, can I? I haven't got all the things. It hasn't said yet that I have, anyway. Where precisely am I in the docks? Up there? No. Alright, yeah. I'm basically smack bang in the middle of the port district. Alright, okay. Okay. I can deal with this. Now, this is how I roll. So I can find some more health kits, because seriously, I've only got 11 now. Which sounds like, a grand thing. But considering I had 16 before I went into that ridiculously long boss fight. It was ridiculously long. I shouldn't have been in there anywhere near as long as I was. No, well. Ooh, this door. It's lit up and inviting. It's not very well maintained. And there's a bottle of vodka. Or Red Rooster. Some cheap energy drink. And there's another one. Methinks me sees a pattern emerging. We got here. It's a picture of the docks. Okay.
Looks like this was a special place to somebody.
Oh, a special place, huh? Was that a nod to Silent Hill, or is that a side quest beckoning that I didn't discover the first time around? Nothing in the drawers. Crap. Okay. No, that's fine. I know this is hard mode and you don't want to give me crap as a result, but still. Something would be nice. Because seriously, I just fought a boss. Again, not a difficult boss, I know. It certainly was no Pyramid Head. Didn't even have the slightest chance of fucking up much. I mean, seriously, who uses a hammer? What are you, a singer from the 80s? No, we don't use hammers around here. We use great big swords. Something nice and phallic, like a real man. What's this? Alright, funeral arrangements. For this dude's wife, presumably, then, I'm guessing. That's presumably where her ashes, are supposed to go. So... Aha! There we go. Urn on the, mantle side. Mantelpiece? No. Table side? Whatever. Yeah, there we go. Scatter their ashes in their special place. Okay. Did nothing else? No, just a side quest? Nothing of interest for me to actually pick up and use and, all that wonderful shite? Anything in here, maybe? Yet another room, and there's a safe. Ah, get your safe-cracking face on, Murphy. Except, how do I do it? It's clearly a puzzle. One that I am actually far too tired to try and do, because it's like... Okay, it's only actually about 9:30, but still. It's been a tiring day. Leave me alone. But it has been a nice day that earned me 140 quid. So, yeah. Not bad as things go, I guess. But still. Fuck it, I'll figure out the puzzle later. For now, at least, I'm pretty much gonna have to end the episode here, I guess. I'll take one last quick scout around the house, and then I shall call it a day. Because, well, I haven't really got anything better to do. Well, I've got better things to do, which is kind of why I've got to end the episode, if you take my meaning. I'm trying to figure out a decent way to say this, and, failing utterly. Clearly. Anyhow, myself and Murphy here, I shall see you guys in the next episode, when we'll explore more of the Port District. So until then, bye-bye now.